All right, man, we're back. Part 2 of my Air Jordan sneaker collection. If you missed part 1, I already went through Jordans 7 through 14. But now we're gonna get into the good stuff. These are the retros that I tend to identify with a little bit more. 1 through 6, these are the styles that I like to wear. That's what I have in mind when I'm buying these shoes. How these look on feet, how they look with outfits. That's why I'm buying these. Some of them were gifts from brands, which I really appreciate, but a majority of these I've bought on my own. So we're gonna dive into this right now. I don't really know how this is gonna go. It's gonna be all over the place. I'm gonna try to throw as many as I can on feet, hold them up for you, throw them over my shoulder, whatever it is. I'm gonna try to show you every shoe in these boxes. I just wanna say thank you to everyone subscribed to this channel. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. And of course, make sure you hit that thumbs up if you enjoy this. You can follow me on Instagram as well and see how I style these, but enough with all that. Let's dive into it. What are we doing? Are we doing 1 through 6 or 6 through 1? You already know the answer, 6 through 1. Loading up on Green Tea and Lil Wayne. That's just kind of how I've been getting through all this. I've shown those, right? Yes, that is like higher retros. 3s are on top. Maybe I did not organize this the best way. 10s, yup, y'all seen that. Concords, yup, seen that. These look like 6 boxes, is that correct? Yes. Look at that skill, bro. Okay, you've seen that box. We'll get into that in a minute. These are the worst. These little pieces of cardboard, I don't even know why I saved them. Recycle, please. Put them in the recycling bin. Anyway, Jordan 6 Harvest Gold or Wheats, and I don't think I have the official color. Do I here? Yes. Golden Harvest, my bad. Golden Harvest, Jordan 6, very underappreciated, but an awesome shoe. One thing I'll never understand is how people write off general release Jordans as if they're terrible. No matter what, if someone else has that shoe, it's terrible. Or if you can walk into a store and buy it, it's terrible. I'll never understand that. A lot of these are GRs. I would say 90% of these are GRs, and I'm totally okay with that. Next, we have a sneaker in my top 5. Top 5 right here. No question about it. When I tell you I love these joints, infrared 6s hit different. They're really one of the first retros to ever catch my eye. This pair is dead stock because I have another older pair that I wear more often. Not many people have these in their top 5, but me, they are right there. Okay, more 6s. Stacks on deck. Yes, sir. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. So 6 respectful. I so rudely threw these out of the way, but let me show them to you real quick. Who is doing this lace swap? I want to know, because lace swapping on the 6s is almost impossible. Travis 6s, hard body, karate. If you were like, yo, you can only have one of these, Travis Scott 6s or the general release infrareds that everyone has, which would it be? I would immediately be dropping those off. Sorry about that. Super underrated right here. Diffused blue. You will never see a Jordan retro in this color. There are so many 6s that fly under the radar. Jimmy Butler, if he had anything to do with the design in these, he killed it. Like I was saying, this is the other pair of infrared 6s that I have, the older joints. They are a little bit more pink. Doesn't matter though. Both of these, absolutely fire. What are these? Oh yeah, oh, this is so random. I'm gonna show these real quick. It's so random. We got a pair of Jordan 20s, the Melos, rag and bone collaboration. This was a gift from Jordan brand, and I still haven't figured out the appropriate time to wear them, but you know, for a 20, actually pretty sick. Okay, back to the 6s, an absolute classic as well. I was waiting for these things to retro for a long time. Really nice leather on here as well. So is that all my 6s? No, I know I have another pair of 6s somewhere. I turned all the labels around and now it's killing me. There's one of them. Here is another one that gets lost in the shuffle. Olympics. You don't see many people wear them anymore. I don't know why. Nice leather quality on here. These are a size 11, and there was a weird point in my life when I thought I had to size down with Jordan 6s, but realistically, should have gone true to size. Okay, and then the last pair does not come in a box. Very untraditional. This was a gift from Champ Sports a while ago, so thank you to them. Got a little hat here. Have not worn this thing, but it should give you an idea as to what these are. Gatorades right here. I don't have the green ones, and I think that's okay. For a little while, I was like, I probably need them, but at this point, I think I'm good. Gotta respect that carmine color blocking, and that's another classic Jordan 6 that I do not have. So you know the vibes, man. I am so 6 respectful. Oh yeah, and just for good measure, I do have these. I showed them in the last video. We'll give Travis a little shine right here. Excuse me, excuse me. Jeans are by John Elliott, by the way. And then this hoodie is my own design. You can follow me on Instagram if you want to cop anything. Hat, throwback, Nationals, fitted from probably like 10 years ago. Okay, now we got to get into the 5s, right? These are 8s, so that doesn't make any sense. What 8s are these? Aquas. Before I even get into these 5s, this is a public service announcement to anyone that sells sneakers on eBay or anywhere else. If you ship your shoes and use the sneaker box as the actual shipping box and tape around it, like this, I tried to save it. I tried to save it. You are a straight up asshole. Metallic silver 5s, kind of a sleeper. I wear these probably more than any of the other 5s. And then on the other side of things, a little bit of height. Supreme 5s, and I've rarely wore them, kind of for no reason. So I'll probably throw them on here right now, but this is such a bold take. The 5 is not one of my favorites because of how bulky it is, and that's why I like the off-white 5s, because Virgil deconstructed it and he took out a lot of this padding. I really wanted that shoe, wasn't able to get it, not a big deal. Again, with these little cardboard inserts that I really don't need. Elvis would certainly be proud of these blue suede. I like having these in my collection. It's just something bold to break out every once in a while. Certainly not an essential. Hands down the best out of all 3, in my opinion, of course. I forget exactly what these are called. I want to say Michigan inspired or something like that, which is kind of funny because obviously a lot of people have seen the Michigan PEs. There's nothing on here that links these to Michigan. However, it's obviously a Michigan colorway. A lot of people wanted them because they look like Tokyo's kind of. There's certainly a lot of 5s missing from this equation. So now this really puts us into the good stuff, 1 through 4. 1s are my favorite, then 4s, then 6s, then 3s, then probably 12s. Let me know your favorite Jordan Retro model down in the comments. It's gonna take me a while to run through these 4s. Let's start off with this collection right here. What are these? An imposter has been found. Random, but Trunners are in my collection. That's pretty funny. This pack or this collection will never get the praise that's due because of the retail price. Navy, Obsidian, Pinnacle 4s, the materials on here are absolutely insane. Ginger or wheat 4s, these are some of my favorite Jordan 4s ever. And then these are the only ones that are dead stock. Dust bag, Action right here. These were actually a gift from GOAT. We worked together on like a holiday video. Again, with the materials, I've seen these plenty of times, but still, you break them out of the box and it's just different than a standard Jordan 4. Pony hairs, you'll never be able to see the quality through the camera, obviously. Material-wise, nothing I'm gonna show you in this video will match these 3 pairs right here. You know I'm missing a 4th. That snakeskin pair, I'm missing them. Just for whatever reason, we didn't cross paths. This is the heaviest hang tag you're ever gonna see. Let's just grab a stack here and see where this leads us. Scoot, scoot. Very necessary, very essential. I'm interested to see if I ever wear them again when the new colors come out with the green, the orange, the purple. Oh, classics. Dead stock as well, because I got 2 pairs chilling in the cut. You know the deal. Next, cool grays, subtle, smooth, understated, very nice. Whoops-a-days. And then, whoo, Travis did his thing on these as well. I honestly need to wear them more. Hype aside, that's a really dope Jordan 4. Okay, more stacks. Ooh, got the old receipt from when? 2012. Well, time has not been good to these. Bred 4s with the Jordan on the back. And I don't know if you can see that, probably can, but these have yellowed a little bit. Right here. Really didn't notice that because I've been wearing the other pair. Now what? No one cares about these with the Jumpman in the back, but eventually over time, they're gonna become more sought after. I guarantee it. Is this stack gonna fall over or what? Sleepers. Motorsports, you know, no hype, no craze. The leather on this pair is a little bit interesting. I don't know if it's good or really bad. This is probably one of the only 4s that I kind of am surprised I still have in my collection because they're not that great. These are the gold and black Jordan 4s. I forget what the nickname was, but the materials, so crappy. This gold is so cheap. 3 more on deck down here. Breds up in the mix with the Nike Air. You know, they're better. This is just a better shoe, and honestly, one of the most classic Jordans of all time, right? I'm surprised I'm actually putting these back in the boxes. What am I doing? This is not me. And then my second pair of white cements that I wear a lot more. The lighting in here is gonna make these look like they're in amazing condition, but you know, they're still in pretty good condition, don't get me wrong, but they've been worn a lot. And that's something great about these all leather Jordan retros. They're tanks, man. Absolute tanks. How could I forget? Military blue 4s, another shoe that is criminally slept on. I don't know why. You can probably get these for cheap right now. You could originally get them for cheap. You could get the version prior to these for cheap. How could I forget about a couple gems? XX, black Kaws 4s, extremely nice material on these joints as well. Unless you get these in hand, the details will never make sense. And then lastly for the 4s, I was so hyped when I got these in, man. You can check out that unboxing video. It was back when I was pretty whack on YouTube. Actually, I'm still whack. By the way, if you see a tag like that, that means that they're a promo sample and they were sent from the brand. Don't think that these are some fakes or something like that. I think that's all the 4s. I don't know if we're just gonna find one along the way or what. Gotta respect the 3s as well. What do we got? What do we got? Starting things off with a classic black cement 3s. You absolutely know the deal. And where there's black cements, there's my favorite pair of Jordan 3s, True Blues, Nike Air on the back of this one. Just have always been drawn to this shoe ever since I first saw them. Next, black cement 3s with the Jordan on the back, but you don't need to see them. There they are. This is my only pair of Tinkers, but I feel like they're necessary in the collection. People love or hate these. Let me know your comments. Some quick True Blue action. More True Blues. Okay, I feel like I'm just running into True Blues and black cements. Got some more yellowing action. Not sure if you can see that. I think it adds a little bit more character to this shoe. Oh yeah, here we go. A lot more. Internationals, and a lot of people didn't like how they broke up the color on the midsole. I don't know why, but I think it's actually pretty dope. And this is in a sail color. So on feet is like a pure white, and then these are sail. And I just thought that was different. I like that a lot, which is also why I like these Maroon 6s a little bit. Same thing, sail. More motorsports, this time black motorsport 3s. I feel like people have mixed feelings about this shoe. I don't know why. How could you love these and hate these? I don't know. Let me know. What do we got? Oh, so nice. And it hurts me that I do not have the Nike Air version. It's all right. It's okay. I can appreciate these and get that same type of vibe from this shoe. When they dropped during the Super Bowl and I missed them, that hurt. That hurt a lot because the icy sole version, not really for me. That's another tough sneakerhead topic, the icy sole. I think it looks tacky sometimes, and when that yellows, it can look good, but it can also look really bad. Wolf Gray 5s, for example, which I got rid of because of the way that they yellowed. We are not done. Underrated with that Cyber Monday color blocking. Just good leather in black over a white outsole. Very simple. Another shoe that a lot of people slept on, mochas. You know, I'm a big coffee drinker. Espresso, so gotta have the little mocha vibe. And then my most recent receipt, I guess, but I ain't returning. UNC's, the new cut and design on this shoe. Same thing with the Chicago 3s that dropped over All-Star Weekend. Perfect. Great job by JB on these though. There you go. A little quick look at these retros. Let me know what your favorite pair of 3s is. Should know about this Dynasty album intro. Okay, the 2s, I'll make this simple and sweet because I only have one pair. I don't know how this happened. Actually, I do have a pretty good idea how this happened. Dawn C2s in that quilted leather. Very nice. Premium materials. Not a bad pair of 2s to have as your only one. I do wish I had the Chicagos. I had them at one point, got completely destroyed, had to get rid of them. What else did I have? Did I have any other 2s? I feel like I have over time. Okay, I can't believe I've made it this far, honestly. I don't think I threw a pair of 4s on. We should switch it up. Let's kick these off real quick. All right, so it is no secret that 1s are my favorites by far. They look the best on feet in my opinion. Clearly, I have a lot in my collection. I want to show a few honorable mentions. Got the Kostons and then the Lance Mountains. Did a little DIY action on those right there. The Jumpman on the toe box is so unique. That grew on me. You saw me wearing the black toes to start the video off. I threw a lace swap in there with the whites. Royals, newest ones. Sometimes these are my favorite shoes out of everything in this collection, and that's saying a lot. Absolutely love the Royal ones. Stacks on deck. Shattereds. I've never said in a YouTube video, shattered backboard leather, and that's just a small little win for me. This is another gift. Sometimes I open the box and see Chicago's and I'm like, no way, I have Chicago's. Psych. Haven't found the right situation to fully rock these with an outfit yet, but I will. The first return of the OG 1 highs that a lot of people have forgotten about. The Knicks. When the ones used to have a leather tongue with the Jumpman on it, Jumpman on the back, they didn't look right. This, game changer. Metallic ones in navy. I slept on the red version of these for $100. Regret that. Not enough respect on the rookie ones. Man, I had to get 2 pairs. Just an excellent Jordan 1. More Royals. I recently went hiking in this shoe, just breaking it in. I think that they did the color on this shoe a little bit better. However, I like the cut of these. Both amazing. Both sometimes my favorite shoe in my collection. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of ones. How do you think these turned out? Did a little skating in these, little DIY action. Simple, wild. Simple, wild. Great shoe. PSGs, I got these from Jordan Brand and I didn't realize that they were the samples. I unboxed them and one of you pointed out that the general release pairs don't have this embroidery on the back. Also, if you want to see how I've been styling Jordan 1s, I did an entire lookbook wearing a lot of these. Go check that video out if you want to see a bunch of different outfits with Jordan 1s. Oh man, these are great. Clay greens, immediately had to throw them on feet. Gotta respect this shoe. Reverse shatter backboards, and honestly, I'm not a big like reverse shatter backboard gimmicky name kind of guy. I wish these had like a simple name. Isn't it like sun-kissed? Isn't that the color? This is just a preference in color blocking. Sometimes outfits look better with this style. Told myself don't forget about a certain pair. Putting all this stuff back is gonna be a nightmare. Ew. One of the few regrets in my Jordan collection. I don't know, man. I made a mistake buying these, but still have them. Fire that nobody initially wanted. Ha, y'all crazy. Storm blue 1s. How could you not like these? How clean is that? I don't have those dunks that just dropped, but both of these will do. What else we got? More classics. Shadows. You know they're in the collection. They got a little bit of that glitter dust on top. I don't know how to take it off. Haven't really looked into it, but this is really one of the only pairs heavily affected by it. I'd imagine a wet rag will do the trick. More fire. I was initially gonna customize these a little bit, but I'm just gonna see over time how these wear. I did a little bit of a lace swap. If I never get Chicago's, which I don't have, then this is gonna be my backup plan, but I don't want it to be. And then, arguably the best shoe in my collection, boom, Bred 1s. What's not to like? I don't need to tell you anything about this shoe that you don't already know or haven't seen. I've got 1 pair. These are them. Never, ever leaving my collection. Okay, where are we? What's happening? Let me just pull out more stack. I need all these. Here we go with a pair, underrated in my opinion, Sports Illustrated. I walked into an outlet one time and I saw this shoe for just over $100. I didn't pull the trigger because I already had them. And the leather quality is shattered backboard leather. Shattered backboard leather. Don't get me wrong, I care about the quality. I want it to be the best. I'm not begging for it. It's pretty rare for me not to buy a Jordan because of the quality. You know, it is what it is. I appreciate it when it's good, and when it's bad, I don't dwell on it. Most hated lace swap in the game right here, and maybe even most hated colorway. I don't wear it that often. Actually, you know what? Let's wear them right now. Continuing on, got another pair of rookies right here. Just absolutely love the colorway, like the flaps, the material, yellow ochre ones, and I wanted these so bad. This entire pack was great. Hopefully I can get the other 2 pairs at some point. The blues I need first. Make some room, Supreme. The Celtics before the pine green, 1.0s, 2.0s, 5.0s, and all the other Celtics colorways. A lot of people have forgotten about this shoe. Not me, Celtics fan, so they'll still be in my collection for a while. That's gonna fall over. Huh. Absolute beauties right here. Combination of that navy and Carolina blue. Have I shown those? Yes, I have. What about these? Probably. Still in the thick of it. One more. Very much a statement sneaker right here with this shiny gold. Don't wear this one much. Damn. This mess is insane. I hope this video is worth it. Please hit that thumbs up for me because I've turned my living room into a bombshell. Okay, before I forget, all right. The only pair of mids in this video and my collection, Blue the Great, did his thing on these. I'd rather have a pair of lows than mids. This is just a random one that caught my eye. I want to skate in these. More black and gold. The most easily creased shoe in this entire collection. Melo 1s. highs, Jumpman on the back. This is kind of that older version I was telling you about. These are okay. Just another pair of lows. If I don't get the real court purples that drop today, then these will be my backup. Getting back into the highs. A lot of people didn't like this shoe either. I threw some gray laces in there. Totally changes the look of the shoe. Pine greens, 1.0s. I think I paid resale for this shoe, and being a Celtics fan, I absolutely needed them. Obviously, I tried to pay retail, but sometimes you got to pay a little something extra for a shoe you really want. This one, I did pay retail for though. Got lucky. Low top, Travis Scott's. I was never really a big low top ones guy until recently, and it's okay to admit that. People go nuts. They're like, oh, you never liked the one lows. I always liked them. How could you wear them? Bro, your preference in shoes can change. It doesn't matter. Who cares if you didn't always love the one lows? You can get into them anytime you want. And then this is the high top version. Haven't worn them yet, just really haven't found the right occasion to break them out yet. People always think you got to be delicate with shoes that are worth tons of money, and oh my gosh, they're worth over $1,000. You need to wear gloves when you're wearing them. Bro, who cares? They're shoes. They're meant to be worn. You're gonna rock them on the ground at some point. Oh, these are great. Turbo greens. This was my favorite shoe to release last year. Isn't that crazy? A general release Jordan was #1 on my top 10 with a lot of heavy hitters. This faded teal on here, so good. I'm gonna need some music if I wanna get through this. Is this 3 more pairs and then I'm done? I think that's it, man. I think this is everything. These went on sale for like 90 bucks. I paid full retail. That hurt a little bit. That did hurt. I liked how the yellow swoosh was on the medial side, but I didn't know that it wasn't on both shoes. That was kind of a bummer. Jeters, not a big fan of the materials, but you know, I certainly respect Derek Jeter, so I won't throw these. And what is the last shoe? Honestly, let me think. What haven't I shown yet? I have no idea what these are. Let's take a look. Oh, this was not intentional, but the shoe that is probably worth the most in my entire collection. Check out the patent leather on these guys right here. This is my second pair. It's dead stock. This is gonna be one of those rare shoes that I don't ever wear. I don't think, unless I break them out on like my wedding day or something, which would be a fitting occasion. I don't know what these are reselling for nowadays, but last I checked, it was pretty hefty. I had a size 12. They were too big. I got rid of them for a smaller size, and probably just gonna keep these guys completely dead stock. I guess I pulled off the laces at some point, but who cares? So that brings us to a conclusion with this sneaker collection video. Please hit that thumbs up for me. Leave a comment. Let me know which pair was your favorite. What else am I missing? You know, I'm missing a few gems. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. Follow me on Instagram. I've worn a lot of these in lookbooks and on IG. So follow me over there and go check out some of those lookbook videos. I have a lot more content on the way. Thank you guys for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.